There was once a young woman named Sarah who found herself at a crossroads in her life. Despite her many achievements, she struggled with an overwhelming sense of self-doubt that held her back from pursuing her dreams. One day, while browsing through a bookstore, she stumbled upon a book about Stoicism. Intrigued by its promise of inner strength and resilience, she decided to give it a try. Little did she know that this discovery would change everything. As Sarah delved deeper into the teachings of Stoicism, she began to see the world and herself in a new light. By embracing principles like focusing on what she could control, reframing setbacks as opportunities for growth, and cultivating gratitude, she slowly transformed her mindset. Her confidence grew stronger each day, and soon she was no longer paralyzed by fear but empowered by courage. This journey inspired her to share her story with others, proving that even the most deeply rooted doubts can be overcome with the right tools. Building confidence isn't just about external validation or quick fixes. It's about developing a resilient inner core that allows you to face life's challenges head-on. And that's where Stoicism comes in. Rooted in ancient wisdom yet profoundly relevant today, Stoicism offers practical strategies for enhancing your self-assurance and living a more fulfilling life. In this video, we'll explore 25 powerful Stoic strategies designed to help you unlock your potential and build unshakable confidence. Whether you're looking to conquer fears, improve relationships, or simply feel more at peace with yourself, these techniques will guide you every step of the way. Stay with us because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand how Stoicism works, but also have actionable steps to start applying these principles immediately. Let's dive in together and discover the path to true confidence, one Stoic strategy at a time. Now that we've set the stage for our journey into Stoicism, let's begin with one of its most foundational principles, accepting what you cannot control. This idea, central to Stoic philosophy, teaches us how to navigate life's uncertainties while building unwavering confidence in ourselves. As the ancient philosopher Epictetus famously said, "It's not events themselves that disturb people, but their judgments about those events." Let this quote serve as your guiding light as we explore why distinguishing between what is within and outside your control is so crucial. Think about it. How often do you find yourself worrying about things beyond your reach? Perhaps it's the weather, someone else's opinion, or even global news headlines. These concerns drain your energy without offering any real solution because they're simply out of your hands. By focusing on what truly matters, your thoughts, actions, and reactions, you empower yourself to take meaningful steps forward instead of being weighed down by anxiety over uncontrollable circumstances. To put this principle into practice daily, try creating a simple mental framework inspired by Epictetus. Whenever faced with a challenge or source of stress, ask yourself two questions. Is this something I can directly influence? And, if not, what can I control in response to it? For example, if you're stuck in traffic, an event clearly outside your control, shift your focus toward managing your emotional reaction. Instead of letting frustration build up, use the extra time to listen to an audiobook, reflect on your day, or practice deep breathing exercises. Over time, these small shifts add up, helping you develop resilience and confidence in handling whatever comes your way. Another powerful tool is journaling. At the end of each day, write down 3 things you encountered that were beyond your control and note how you responded to them. Reflect on whether your reactions aligned with your values and goals. Did you waste energy resisting the inevitable, or did you channel your efforts constructively? Journaling like this reinforces the habit of discernment and keeps you mindful of where your attention belongs. Remember, true confidence doesn't come from controlling everything around you. It arises from knowing exactly what lies within your power and acting accordingly. So, embrace this first strategy wholeheartedly and watch as your ability to handle life's ups and downs grows stronger every single day. Next, we'll delve deeper into another essential Stoic principle, focusing on virtue over vanity. Stay tuned. Building on the foundation of accepting what you cannot control, let's turn our attention to another cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, focusing on virtue over vanity. This principle invites us to shift our priorities from seeking external validation to cultivating intrinsic values that truly matter. In a world where social media likes and superficial achievements often dominate our sense of self-worth, embracing virtue offers a powerful antidote to the fleeting nature of external praise. Throughout history, remarkable individuals have exemplified this Stoic ideal. Take Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who chose simplicity and duty over luxury and indulgence. Despite holding one of the most powerful positions in the ancient world, he consistently reminded himself that true greatness lies not in titles or possessions but in living with integrity and purpose. His personal writings in Meditations reflect his unwavering commitment to virtue, teaching us that lasting confidence stems from aligning ourselves with principles like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Another inspiring figure is Cato the Younger, known for his steadfast adherence to moral principles even when it meant standing alone against political corruption. Stories of such leaders remind us that virtue is not just an abstract concept, it's a tangible force that shapes how we live, think, and interact with others. By prioritizing virtue, we free ourselves from the constant need for approval and instead anchor our confidence in something far more enduring. So, how can you put this principle into action? Start by identifying virtues that resonate deeply with your core values. Perhaps it's honesty, kindness, perseverance, or fairness. Once you've pinpointed these guiding principles, incorporate them into your daily life through intentional practice. For instance, if generosity is important to you, challenge yourself to perform small acts of kindness without expecting anything in return. Over time, these actions will reinforce your connection to what truly matters, strengthening your inner resolve. A practical exercise to help cultivate virtue is reflecting on your day's events through the lens of your chosen values. At the end of each evening, take a few moments to consider whether your words and actions aligned with the virtues you hold dear. If they did, celebrate those moments as victories. If there were gaps, view them as opportunities for growth rather than failures. This habit of self-reflection fosters accountability and encourages continuous improvement. To further deepen your understanding of virtue, explore philosophical texts or biographies of historical figures who embodied these qualities. Engaging with their stories provides both inspiration and guidance, showing you how others navigated challenges while staying true to their principles. Remember, building confidence rooted in virtue isn't about achieving perfection. It's about striving toward excellence in thought and deed. As we move forward, remember that focusing on virtue over vanity doesn't mean rejecting external success altogether. Instead, it encourages us to redefine success in terms of character and contribution rather than status or recognition. When your confidence rests on a foundation of solid virtues, you'll find yourself less swayed by external circumstances and more equipped to face life's uncertainties with grace and strength. With this newfound focus on intrinsic values, we're ready to explore yet another vital Stoic strategy, embracing failure as growth. Stay tuned to discover how setbacks can become stepping stones on your journey toward greater confidence. Shifting our focus now, let's delve into two interconnected Stoic strategies that can profoundly transform your relationship with challenges, embracing failure as growth and reframing setbacks. These principles remind us that life's obstacles are not roadblocks but rather opportunities to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger. By adopting this mindset, you'll discover a renewed sense of confidence that comes from viewing adversity as part of the journey, not an end in itself. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This powerful insight encapsulates the Stoic belief that difficulties are essential stepping stones for personal development. Rather than fearing failure or avoiding discomfort, Stoicism teaches us to meet these moments head-on, extracting wisdom and strength from them. In doing so, we build resilience and cultivate a mindset that views every stumble as a chance to rise again, wiser and more capable. To put this philosophy into practice, consider how failures often carry hidden lessons. Instead of dwelling on mistakes or perceived shortcomings, ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? How can I use it to grow? For example, imagine facing rejection after applying for a dream job. While it might feel disheartening at first, reflecting on the process could reveal areas where you need improvement, perhaps refining your interview skills or updating your resume. With this perspective, rejection transforms from a defeat into a valuable learning opportunity. Reframing setbacks also involves shifting your narrative around challenging events. One effective technique is practicing gratitude for difficulties. When something doesn't go according to plan, take a moment to acknowledge its potential benefits. Ask questions like, what positive outcomes might arise from this situation? Who else has faced similar challenges and succeeded? This shift in thinking helps neutralize negative emotions and opens up space for constructive problem solving. Another practical approach is visualization. Before embarking on a new endeavor, envision both success and potential setbacks. Picture yourself handling each scenario calmly and effectively. This mental rehearsal prepares you for whatever comes your way, reducing anxiety and fostering confidence. Marcus Aurelius emphasized preparing for obstacles beforehand, stating, "If you foresee trouble ahead, say to yourself, 'I have anticipated you.' Such preparation allows you to approach challenges with equanimity, knowing you've already considered possible outcomes." In addition, journaling about setbacks can be transformative. Write down the details of what happened, including your feelings and reactions. Then, challenge yourself to reframe the event positively. For instance, if you missed a deadline due to poor time management, note this as a reminder to improve planning strategies moving forward. Over time, this habit trains your brain to seek growth even in difficult circumstances. Moreover, drawing inspiration from others who have overcome adversity can reinforce your ability to embrace failure. Look to historical figures like Seneca, who endured exile yet continued to produce profound works, or modern leaders who turned failures into triumphs. Their stories demonstrate that setbacks are temporary and surmountable when approached with the right attitude. By integrating these techniques into your daily life, you'll begin to see failure not as an enemy but as a teacher. Each setback will offer a chance to refine your skills, deepen your understanding, and strengthen your character. As you develop this mindset, your confidence will naturally grow, rooted in the knowledge that no obstacle is insurmountable when viewed through the lens of growth. With this newfound appreciation for adversity, we're ready to explore another critical aspect of Stoic philosophy, cultivating inner strength. Let's continue uncovering how ancient wisdom can empower you to face life's uncertainties with unwavering resolve. Building on the idea of transforming setbacks into opportunities, let's now explore a foundational Stoic strategy for fostering lasting confidence, cultivating inner strength. This practice centers around developing mental resilience, enabling you to face life's uncertainties with calmness and determination. Inner strength isn't something you're born with, it's cultivated over time through deliberate effort and reflection. Let's dive into actionable ways to build this invaluable quality. One powerful technique is daily journaling. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on your experiences. Write down the challenges you faced and how you responded to them. Then ask yourself, what did I learn today? How could I handle similar situations better in the future? Journaling helps clarify your thoughts, identify patterns in your behavior, and reinforce positive habits. Over time, it becomes a tool for self-discovery and growth, sharpening your ability to navigate difficulties with greater ease. Another effective method is meditation on challenging scenarios. Set aside quiet time each day to mentally rehearse potential obstacles. Imagine encountering a tough situation, whether it's giving a presentation, dealing with criticism, or handling a conflict, and visualize yourself responding calmly and effectively. This mental preparation reduces anxiety by familiarizing you with the challenge ahead. As Marcus Aurelius noted, the object of fear is nothing but an impression, meaning that many of our anxieties stem from how we perceive situations rather than their actual reality. By visualizing success amidst difficulty, you retrain your mind to approach adversity with equanimity. In addition to journaling and meditation, incorporating mindfulness practices can significantly boost your inner strength. Mindfulness involves staying present in the moment without judgment. When faced with stress or uncertainty, pause and focus on your breath. Counting slow, deep breaths anchors you to the here and now, preventing overwhelm. This simple yet potent practice allows you to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively, empowering you to make wiser decisions under pressure. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages embracing discomfort as a means of strengthening resolve. Try exposing yourself gradually to situations outside your comfort zone. For instance, if public speaking makes you uneasy, start small by sharing ideas during team meetings. Each step forward builds confidence and reinforces your capacity to handle more significant challenges. Remember, discomfort is temporary while the benefits of overcoming it are enduring. To complement these techniques, consider adopting affirmations rooted in Stoic principles. Repeat phrases like, "I am capable of handling whatever comes my way," or "obstacles are opportunities in disguise." Affirmations serve as reminders of your inherent strength and potential, helping shift your mindset toward one of empowerment. Pairing affirmations with consistent action creates a reinforcing loop where belief fuels achievement, and achievement strengthens belief. Finally, surround yourself with supportive influences that encourage personal growth. Engage with books, podcasts, or communities focused on Stoicism and resilience building. Learning from others who have walked the path before you provides valuable insights and motivation. Their stories remind you that inner strength is developed incrementally through persistence and perseverance. By integrating these practices into your routine, you'll gradually fortify your inner reserves, making it easier to confront life's tests with poise and assurance. With each triumph, no matter how minor, your confidence grows, grounded in the knowledge that you possess the tools to overcome any hurdle. And so, equipped with inner strength, we turn next to another essential Stoic principle, practicing gratitude daily. Shifting gears from building inner strength, let's explore another transformative Stoic practice, practicing gratitude daily. At its core, gratitude is about recognizing the abundance in your life rather than fixating on what you lack. This simple yet powerful mindset shift can significantly boost your confidence by fostering a sense of contentment and empowerment. When you focus on what you have instead of dwelling on what you don't, you cultivate an attitude of positivity that spills over into all areas of your life. Research backs up the profound impact of gratitude on mental well-being. A study conducted at UC Davis found that individuals who regularly practiced gratitude reported higher levels of happiness, optimism, and overall life satisfaction compared to those who did not. Another study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology revealed that people who kept gratitude journals experienced fewer physical symptoms of stress and were more likely to engage in proactive behaviors, such as setting goals and taking action toward achieving them. These findings align perfectly with Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes focusing on what we control while letting go of external distractions. So, how can you incorporate gratitude into your daily routine? One effective method is maintaining a gratitude journal. Each evening, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for that day. They don't have to be grand accomplishments or monumental events. Sometimes the smallest joys, like enjoying a warm cup of coffee or receiving a kind word from a friend, hold the most meaning. The act of writing these moments down reinforces their importance in your mind and helps rewire your brain to notice positive experiences more readily. For added depth, try reflecting on why each item made your list. For example, if you're thankful for a productive workday, consider what specific actions contributed to that success. Did you prepare thoroughly beforehand? Were you able to stay focused despite distractions? By connecting gratitude to your efforts, you reinforce your belief in your abilities, further enhancing your confidence. If journaling isn't your style, there are other ways to practice gratitude. You could start each morning by mentally acknowledging one thing you appreciate about yourself. It might be your resilience, creativity, or kindness, whatever resonates with you personally. Doing this sets a positive tone for the day ahead and reminds you of your inherent value. Another approach is expressing gratitude outwardly. Make it a habit to thank someone every day, whether through a text message, phone call, or face-to-face conversation. Not only does this strengthen relationships, but it also boosts your own mood by reminding you of the support network around you. Studies show that acts of kindness and appreciation release endorphins, creating what scientists call the helper's high. Over time, these small gestures accumulate, reinforcing your sense of connection and purpose. To deepen your gratitude practice, challenge yourself to find silver linings in difficult situations. Instead of viewing challenges solely as obstacles, ask yourself, what opportunity does this situation present? How can I grow from it? This perspective aligns closely with Stoicism's emphasis on reframing adversity as growth. For instance, losing a job may feel devastating initially, but it could open doors to new career paths or allow time for personal development. Recognizing even the smallest blessings within tough circumstances builds emotional resilience and strengthens your confidence in navigating uncertainty. Remember, gratitude isn't about ignoring hardships, it's about balancing realism with optimism. As Seneca once wrote, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. By embracing both struggles and successes with gratitude, you create a fuller, richer understanding of life. And when you approach challenges with this mindset, you naturally exude greater confidence because you trust in your ability to adapt and overcome. As we move forward, keep in mind that gratitude is a muscle that grows stronger with consistent use. Start small, be consistent, and watch as your confidence blossoms alongside your appreciation for life's many gifts. Next, let's delve into another cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, living according to nature. Living according to nature is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, yet its meaning often eludes those unfamiliar with the concept. At first glance, it might seem like living in harmony with the environment or embracing a simpler lifestyle. While these interpretations have merit, the Stoics meant something deeper when they spoke of aligning oneself with nature. For them, living according to nature means acting in accordance with our rational and social human essence, fulfilling our potential as individuals while contributing positively to society. To break this down further, consider what it means to be human from a Stoic perspective. Humans possess reason, a unique ability to think critically, make decisions, and navigate complex situations. This capacity sets us apart from other creatures and forms the foundation for ethical living. By honing our reasoning skills, we align ourselves with our true nature and unlock greater confidence in navigating life's challenges. Think of it this way, just as a bird is meant to fly and a fish is meant to swim, humans are meant to reason and act virtuously. When we live authentically, guided by wisdom and virtue, we achieve a state of inner peace and fulfillment that radiates outward as confidence. In modern terms, living according to nature translates into aligning your actions with your core values and principles. It's about understanding who you are at your deepest level and making choices that reflect that truth. Imagine someone who values honesty but constantly finds themselves bending the truth to avoid conflict. Their actions contradict their beliefs, leading to internal tension and diminished self-assurance. On the other hand, a person committed to integrity will consistently tell the truth even when it's uncomfortable. Over time, this alignment fosters trust, not only in others but also in oneself, boosting overall confidence. So how can you apply this principle to your daily life? Start by identifying your core values. Take some quiet time to reflect on what matters most to you. Is it kindness, fairness, perseverance, creativity, or something else entirely? Write these values down and keep them visible as a reminder of who you strive to be. Once you know your guiding principles, evaluate your actions against them. Ask yourself, does my behavior today align with my values? If not, what adjustments can I make moving forward? Another practical step involves setting intentions each morning. Before diving into the day's activities, take a moment to declare how you want to show up in the world. Perhaps you aim to approach challenges calmly, treat others with respect, or prioritize long-term goals over short-term pleasures. By consciously choosing your attitude and actions, you create a framework for living according to nature. Over time, this practice becomes second nature, allowing you to move through life with purpose and poise. Additionally, embrace your role as a member of a larger community. The Stoics believed that humans are inherently social beings, designed to cooperate and contribute to the common good. Engage actively in relationships, whether within your family, workplace, or broader society. Look for opportunities to help others, share knowledge, or lend support. These acts strengthen your connection to humanity and reinforce your sense of belonging, both of which bolster confidence. It's important to recognize that living according to nature doesn't mean achieving perfection. Instead, it's about progress, continuously striving to become the best version of yourself. Embrace mistakes as part of the journey and use them as learning experiences rather than sources of shame. Remember Seneca's words, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Every setback offers an opportunity to grow closer to your true nature. As we transition into the next strategy, carry this idea of alignment with you. Reflect on how living according to nature can serve as a compass, guiding your decisions and reinforcing your confidence. With clarity and intention, you'll find that embracing your authentic self leads to a more fulfilling and empowered existence. Let's now explore another vital aspect of Stoicism, simplifying your life to focus on what truly matters. Building on the idea of aligning with your true nature, let's now shift our focus to another powerful pair of Stoic strategies, simplifying your life and avoiding excess. These principles may sound straightforward, but their impact on confidence is profound. By paring down distractions and unnecessary complexities, you create space for what truly matters, allowing you to move through life with greater clarity and purpose. Imagine a garden where weeds are allowed to grow unchecked. Over time, they choke out the plants you're trying to nurture, leaving the entire space chaotic and unproductive. Similarly, when we clutter our lives with too many possessions, commitments, or trivial concerns, we lose sight of what's essential. The Stoics understood this deeply, advocating for simplicity as a way to cultivate inner strength and focus. Let's explore how these two strategies work together to build confidence. First, consider the practice of simplifying your life. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in endless choices, from what to wear each morning to which social media platforms to engage with. But every decision, no matter how small, consumes mental energy. By reducing the number of decisions you make daily, you free up that energy for more meaningful pursuits. For example, some successful leaders adopt minimalist wardrobes so they don't waste time deciding what to wear. This simple act allows them to direct their attention toward bigger goals. You can apply this principle by identifying areas of your life where fewer choices would bring peace and efficiency. Avoiding excess goes hand in hand with simplification. Excess, whether in material goods, indulgent habits, or overcommitments, creates imbalance and drains resources. The Stoics warned against being consumed by desires for wealth, luxury, or fleeting pleasures, arguing instead for contentment with enough. When you avoid excess, you train yourself to appreciate what you already have, fostering gratitude and reducing anxiety. Think of it this way: if you constantly chase after more, you'll never feel satisfied. But if you learn to savor simplicity, you'll find joy in the present moment, enhancing your overall sense of well-being. So how do you put these ideas into action? Start with minimalism exercises designed to help you declutter not just your physical space but also your mind. One practical approach is the one in, one out rule. For instance, whenever you buy a new item, remove an old one from your home. This practice keeps your belongings manageable while encouraging mindfulness about purchases. Another technique involves creating a no-buy period, a set amount of time during which you refrain from making non-essential purchases. Use this time to reflect on whether you really need those items or if they simply feed temporary cravings. For mental clarity, try practicing digital minimalism. Set aside specific times for checking emails or scrolling through social media, rather than letting these activities dominate your day. Limit notifications and uninstall apps that don't add value to your life. By curbing distractions, you regain control over your focus and productivity. When applied consistently, these strategies empower you to live with intention. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by clutter or temptation, you'll experience freedom in knowing exactly what's important. As you simplify and avoid excess, you'll notice improvements in decision-making, emotional regulation, and self-assurance. Remember, confidence isn't built by acquiring more, it's nurtured by embracing less. As we continue exploring Stoic strategies, carry this lesson forward. Reflect on how simplifying your life and avoiding excess can lead to greater clarity and confidence. With each step, you'll refine your ability to prioritize what truly matters. Next, let's delve into the power of developing emotional resilience, a cornerstone of lasting confidence. Developing emotional resilience is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, offering practical tools to manage life's inevitable ups and downs. As we transition from the importance of simplifying our lives and avoiding excess, let's now focus on fortifying our inner strength by mastering our emotions. This strategy isn't just about suppressing feelings, but learning to regulate them constructively, ensuring they don't derail your confidence or decision-making. One powerful method for building emotional resilience is through breathing techniques. The Stoics understood that controlling your breath can help calm the mind during moments of stress or anxiety. A simple yet effective technique involves diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing. To practice this, find a quiet place to sit comfortably. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your abdomen. Inhale deeply through your nose, allowing your stomach, not your chest, to expand as you fill your lungs with air. Hold the breath briefly, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this cycle several times, focusing solely on your breath. This practice activates the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and reducing tension in the body. Over time, it becomes easier to access this calm state even when faced with challenging situations. Mindfulness exercises are another invaluable tool for strengthening emotional regulation. Inspired by ancient Stoic teachings, mindfulness encourages us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. One exercise you can try is called the view from above. Imagine yourself rising above your current situation, observing it from a distant perspective. Picture yourself as part of a vast universe where individual events, no matter how significant, are merely small ripples in the grand flow of existence. This mental shift helps detach you from immediate emotional reactions, granting clarity and perspective. Regularly practicing this visualization can make it second nature, empowering you to approach difficulties with equanimity. Another mindfulness practice involves journaling reflections at the end of each day. Set aside 10 minutes before bed to write down 3 things: what went well today, what could have been better, and how you responded emotionally to those experiences. Reflecting on these entries over time reveals patterns in your behavior and highlights areas for growth. For instance, if you notice recurring negative responses to certain triggers, you can begin addressing them proactively using Stoic principles like reframing challenges or accepting what you cannot control. In addition to these techniques, incorporating daily affirmations rooted in Stoicism can reinforce positive thinking. Start your mornings by repeating phrases such as, "Today I will meet adversity with courage," or "My worth is determined by my virtues, not external outcomes." These affirmations serve as reminders of your values and intentions, helping you stay grounded throughout the day. To deepen your practice, consider setting aside dedicated time for meditation. Begin with short sessions of 5 to 10 minutes, gradually increasing duration as you become more comfortable. During meditation, focus on your breath while acknowledging any thoughts or emotions that arise without attachment. By repeatedly returning your attention to the present moment, you train your mind to remain steady under pressure. Finally, remember that emotional resilience isn't built overnight. It requires consistent effort and patience. Each small victory contributes to your overall progress, whether it's maintaining composure during a heated discussion or handling unexpected setbacks gracefully. With persistence, these practices will transform into habits, enabling you to navigate life's complexities with greater confidence and poise. As we move forward, take a moment to reflect on how developing emotional resilience aligns with the broader goal of building lasting confidence. By mastering your emotions, you unlock the ability to face life's uncertainties with unwavering strength. Next, let's explore the power of speaking with purpose, another essential Stoic strategy for enhancing self-assurance. Speaking with purpose is a powerful Stoic practice that enhances both personal and professional interactions. When we communicate thoughtfully, we project confidence and credibility, making our words resonate more deeply with others. This strategy goes beyond mere articulation. It involves being intentional about what we say, why we say it, and how we convey our message. To begin, consider the difference between speaking impulsively and speaking deliberately. Impulsive communication often leads to misunderstandings or even undermines our authority. On the other hand, deliberate speech ensures that every word carries weight and meaning. A key step in cultivating this skill is learning to pause before responding. In conversations, allow yourself a brief moment to gather your thoughts before speaking. This pause demonstrates composure and helps you avoid reacting emotionally or saying something you might regret later. Another critical aspect of speaking with purpose is clarity. People are more likely to trust and respect someone who can express complex ideas in simple terms. To achieve this, focus on structuring your thoughts logically. Start by identifying the main point you wish to convey, then organize supporting details around it. Avoid unnecessary jargon or overly complicated language, as these can obscure your message rather than enhance it. Instead, use concrete examples and relatable analogies to make abstract concepts easier to understand. In addition to clarity, brevity plays a vital role in effective communication. Long-winded explanations can dilute the impact of your message and cause listeners to lose interest. Practice condensing your ideas into concise statements without sacrificing depth. For instance, if asked for feedback during a meeting, resist the urge to elaborate excessively. Instead, provide a clear and succinct response that addresses the core issue while leaving room for further discussion if needed. Tone also matters significantly when projecting confidence through communication. Your voice should reflect calmness and assurance, avoiding extremes such as shouting or whispering. Pay attention to your volume, pace, and inflection, adjusting them according to the context of the conversation. For example, lowering your voice slightly at the end of a sentence can emphasize importance, whereas raising it may signal enthusiasm. Experiment with different tones during practice sessions to find one that feels natural yet commanding. Body language complements verbal communication, so be mindful of nonverbal cues like posture, gestures, and eye contact. Stand tall with relaxed shoulders, maintaining steady eye contact with your audience. Avoid fidgeting or crossing your arms, as these actions can suggest nervousness or defensiveness. By aligning your physical presence with your words, you create a unified impression of confidence and authenticity. A practical exercise to improve thoughtful communication is rehearsing common scenarios beforehand. Imagine situations where you need to speak up, whether it's presenting an idea at work, negotiating terms, or expressing concerns in a relationship, and draft potential responses. Then practice delivering these messages aloud until they feel smooth and natural. Recording yourself can provide valuable insights into areas needing improvement, such as pacing or tone. Moreover, seek opportunities to engage in meaningful conversations regularly. Join groups or clubs centered around topics you're passionate about, allowing you to refine your communication skills in real time. Listen actively to others, asking thoughtful questions that encourage deeper dialogue. Through consistent practice, you'll become adept at articulating your thoughts clearly and concisely, earning the respect and trust of those around you. As we transition from mastering communication to taking action despite fear, remember that confident speech stems from preparation and intentionality. With persistence, you'll develop the ability to speak with purpose, transforming everyday interactions into opportunities for growth and connection. Building on the importance of thoughtful communication, let's now explore another transformative Stoic strategy, taking action despite fear. This principle is rooted in the wisdom of Seneca, who once wrote, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult." These words remind us that fear often magnifies challenges in our minds, making them seem insurmountable. However, by choosing to act despite our fears, we can break through perceived limitations and discover our true potential. To illustrate this point, consider the story of Amelia Earhart, one of history's most celebrated aviators. Before embarking on her groundbreaking solo flight across the Atlantic Ocean, Earhart faced immense doubt and anxiety. The journey was fraught with danger, and many believed it was an impossible feat for a woman at the time. Yet, she chose to take action despite her fears, driven by her belief in the power of courage over hesitation. Her determination paved the way for future generations, proving that acting boldly can lead to extraordinary achievements. Another inspiring example comes from the world of entrepreneurship. Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, encountered numerous rejections early in her career. Despite being told countless times that her idea would fail, she persisted in pursuing her vision. Each setback fueled her resolve rather than discouraging her. By embracing the discomfort of uncertainty, Blakely turned her innovative concept into a billion-dollar empire. Her story teaches us that success rarely comes without stepping outside our comfort zones. But how can we apply this philosophy to our own lives? One practical approach is to reframe fear as a signal of growth. When you feel afraid, pause and ask yourself, what does this fear reveal about my aspirations or values? Often, fear arises when we're pushing boundaries or challenging ourselves to grow. Recognizing this can transform fear from an obstacle into a motivator. Additionally, breaking down daunting tasks into smaller, manageable steps can make them less intimidating. For instance, if public speaking makes you anxious, start by practicing in front of a mirror or recording yourself. Gradually increase the challenge by presenting to trusted friends or colleagues before addressing larger audiences. This incremental approach builds confidence and reduces the overwhelming nature of fear. Moreover, visualization techniques can be powerful tools for overcoming apprehension. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself successfully completing the task that triggers your fear. Picture every detail, the environment, your emotions, and the outcome. and allow yourself to experience the feeling of triumph. This mental rehearsal primes your mind for success, diminishing the influence of fear. Finally, remember that failure is not the enemy, it's part of the process. Even if things don't go as planned, each attempt provides valuable lessons and strengthens your resilience. As Seneca wisely noted, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Embrace these challenges as opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. By integrating these practices into your daily life, you'll develop the courage to take action even when fear tries to hold you back. In doing so, you'll unlock new possibilities and build unshakable confidence in your abilities. Let's now delve deeper into another crucial aspect of Stoicism: reflection and journaling as tools for personal development. Shifting our focus now to another powerful pair of Stoic practices, let's explore the transformative impact of regular reflection and consistent journaling. These habits, when combined, form a potent tool for personal growth and confidence building. Reflection allows us to pause and examine our thoughts, actions, and experiences with clarity, while journaling provides a tangible outlet for processing these insights. Together, they create a structured framework for self-awareness and continuous improvement. First, consider the benefits of reflection. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life, losing sight of what truly matters. Regular reflection offers an opportunity to step back and evaluate whether your actions align with your values and goals. It encourages you to ask meaningful questions. Are my efforts leading me toward my desired future? What lessons can I learn from recent challenges? By dedicating time to reflect, you cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself and your path forward. Journaling complements this process by giving structure to your reflections. Writing down your thoughts not only solidifies them but also reveals patterns and trends that might otherwise go unnoticed. For instance, keeping a journal helps you track progress over time, celebrate small victories, and identify areas for improvement. This practice fosters accountability and keeps you grounded in reality, rather than being swayed by fleeting emotions or external pressures. To set up a reflective journal effectively, start by establishing a routine that works for you. Some people prefer morning reflections to set intentions for the day ahead, while others find evening journaling more beneficial for reviewing their accomplishments and challenges. Choose a time that suits your lifestyle and stick to it consistently. Even just 10 minutes a day can yield remarkable results. Next, decide on the format of your journal. While traditional pen and paper notebooks offer a tactile experience, digital platforms provide convenience and accessibility. Whichever medium you choose, ensure it feels comfortable and inviting. Personalize your journal with quotes, drawings, or anything else that inspires you. Making the process enjoyable increases the likelihood of sticking with it long term. Now let's delve into specific techniques for maximizing the effectiveness of your reflective journal. Begin each session by summarizing your day or week. Highlight key events, both positive and negative, and note how they made you feel. Then, analyze these experiences through a Stoic lens. What aspects were within your control and which ones weren't? How could you have responded differently to external circumstances? These questions encourage critical thinking and reinforce the principles of Stoicism. Another valuable exercise is gratitude journaling. At the end of each entry, list 3 things you're grateful for. This simple yet powerful habit shifts your focus from lack to abundance, enhancing overall well-being and confidence. Additionally, consider incorporating affirmations or mantras that resonate with your goals. Repeating these phrases regularly reinforces positive beliefs and empowers you to overcome self-doubt. For those seeking deeper insight, try writing letters to yourself. Address them to your future self, outlining hopes, fears, and aspirations. Alternatively, write letters to past versions of yourself, offering guidance and encouragement. This practice bridges the gap between who you are now and who you wish to become, creating a sense of continuity and purpose. Remember, the goal of reflective journaling isn't perfection, it's progress. Allow yourself the freedom to experiment and adapt as needed. Over time, you'll notice subtle yet profound changes in your mindset, behavior, and confidence levels. By integrating reflection and journaling into your daily routine, you'll develop greater self-awareness, resilience, and clarity of purpose, setting the stage for lasting transformation. As we move forward, let's turn our attention to another vital aspect of Stoicism: surrounding ourselves with positive influences. Building on the importance of self-awareness and personal practices, let's shift our focus to an external yet equally crucial factor in building confidence: the environment you surround yourself with. Your surroundings play a significant role in shaping your mindset, behavior, and overall confidence levels. Just as plants thrive in fertile soil, so too does your confidence flourish when nurtured by positive influences. First, consider the people who make up your immediate circle. Are they sources of encouragement and inspiration, or do they drain your energy with negativity and doubt? Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals can amplify your confidence by providing constructive feedback, celebrating your successes, and helping you navigate challenges. On the other hand, toxic relationships can erode your self-belief and hinder your progress. It's essential to evaluate the dynamics of your social network and identify those who uplift you versus those who bring you down. To begin this process, take a moment to reflect on your current relationships. Ask yourself, do these individuals align with my values and goals? Do they challenge me to grow while respecting my boundaries? Are they reliable sources of guidance during difficult times? If you find that certain relationships no longer serve your best interests, it may be necessary to set healthy boundaries or distance yourself altogether. Remember, it's not about cutting ties abruptly, but rather fostering connections that contribute positively to your life. In addition to personal relationships, pay attention to the environments you frequent. Whether it's your workplace, home, or even online spaces, your surroundings have a profound impact on your state of mind. A cluttered or chaotic environment can increase stress and decrease focus, whereas a clean, organized space promotes clarity and calmness. Similarly, spending time in uplifting settings such as nature, art galleries, or community centers can invigorate your spirit and reinforce feelings of empowerment. For practical steps, start by curating a list of places and activities that energize you. Perhaps volunteering at a local charity, attending workshops, or joining a book club aligns with your interests and introduces you to like-minded individuals. Engaging in such communities allows you to expand your support system while reinforcing your sense of purpose. Furthermore, digital detoxes can help reduce exposure to negative influences online, replacing screen time with meaningful interactions in real life. Another powerful technique is modeling successful behaviors from admired figures. Look around for mentors or peers whose confidence inspires you. Observe how they handle adversity, communicate effectively, and maintain composure under pressure. By emulating their traits, you internalize qualities that bolster your own confidence. However, remember that imitation should never overshadow authenticity. Always strive to remain true to yourself while learning from others. Finally, don't underestimate the power of affirmations within your chosen environment. Surround yourself with reminders of your strengths and achievements. Hang motivational quotes in visible areas, create vision boards representing your aspirations, or simply practice verbalizing positive statements aloud each day. These small yet impactful actions serve as constant reinforcements, reminding you of your capabilities and potential. As we continue exploring strategies for confidence building, keep in mind that your environment is a reflection of your inner world. When you actively seek out positivity and support both externally and internally, you lay the foundation for sustained growth and resilience. In the next section, we'll explore another cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, letting go of perfectionism. Let go of perfectionism and embrace progress. Now that we've explored the importance of creating a supportive environment, let's turn our attention to another powerful Stoic principle, letting go of perfectionism. In today's achievement-driven world, many of us fall into the trap of believing that perfection is essential for success. However, this mindset can be debilitating, leading to procrastination, self-doubt, and missed opportunities for growth. The Stoics understood that striving for unattainable ideals often hinders progress rather than enhances it. Instead of fixating on flawless outcomes, they emphasized the value of continuous improvement and effort. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Perfectionism is an obstacle to action." This insight encourages us to focus on what we can control, our efforts and intentions, rather than external results that may not always align with our expectations. To begin embracing imperfection, start by reframing your perspective on mistakes. Rather than viewing them as failures, consider them valuable learning experiences. Imagine each misstep as a stepping stone toward greater understanding and skill development. For example, if you're working on a project and encounter setbacks, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? This shift in mindset transforms potential negatives into constructive feedback loops that propel you forward. Another practical approach involves setting realistic goals and celebrating incremental achievements along the way. Break down larger objectives into manageable tasks, allowing yourself to acknowledge small victories regularly. Doing so reinforces positive reinforcement patterns and builds momentum over time. Remember, progress is cumulative. Even minor advancements contribute significantly when sustained consistently. Additionally, practice self-compassion during moments of perceived inadequacy. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would offer support to a close friend facing similar challenges. Develop affirmations or mantras that remind you of your inherent worth beyond external accomplishments. Phrases such as, "I am enough exactly as I am," or "mistakes are part of my journey," can serve as powerful mental anchors whenever doubt creeps in. Moreover, observe how others who inspire you approach their work. Chances are those whose confidence you admire don't obsess over perfection either. They likely prioritize action over hesitation, knowing full well that perfection doesn't exist. By studying their behaviors and attitudes, you can adopt healthier approaches to your own pursuits while maintaining authenticity. Finally, establish boundaries around your expectations. Define what truly matters in any given situation and let go of unnecessary pressures to exceed arbitrary standards. Focus instead on delivering your best based on current circumstances and resources available. Over time, this practice fosters resilience and adaptability, equipping you to navigate life's uncertainties with greater ease and assurance. With these strategies in place, you'll find that relinquishing perfectionism opens doors to genuine confidence rooted in self-awareness and acceptance. As we move forward, remember that growth occurs through consistent effort rather than instant mastery. Our next discussion will delve deeper into visualization techniques, showing you how to harness the power of mental imagery for enhanced self-assurance. Visualizing success is a powerful technique that has been used by athletes, leaders, and individuals across various fields to enhance performance and build confidence. This practice aligns beautifully with Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes the importance of preparing mentally for both favorable and unfavorable outcomes. Let's explore how visualization can be harnessed as a tool for boosting your self-assurance and achieving your goals. Imagine this: before stepping onto the field or delivering an important presentation, you take a moment to close your eyes and vividly picture yourself succeeding. You visualize every detail: the audience's positive reaction, the clarity of your words, or the perfect execution of a physical movement. This mental rehearsal primes your mind and body for success, creating a sense of familiarity and reducing anxiety when the actual event unfolds. Athletes like Michael Phelps and leaders such as Nelson Mandela have credited visualization as a critical component of their preparation routines. From a Stoic perspective, visualization serves not only as a means to imagine success, but also as a way to prepare for challenges. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." By envisioning potential obstacles alongside desired outcomes, you develop resilience and adaptability. For instance, if you're preparing for a job interview, don't just visualize answering questions confidently. Also consider how you might respond to unexpected or difficult queries. This dual approach ensures you're ready for whatever comes your way. To incorporate visualization into your daily routine, start with short, focused exercises. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed and spend 5 to 10 minutes each day practicing mental imagery. Begin by setting a clear intention for what you want to achieve, whether it's acing a test, leading a meeting, or completing a creative project. Then allow yourself to fully immerse in the scene. Engage all your senses, see the environment around you, hear the sounds, feel the emotions associated with success. The more vividly you can recreate the experience in your mind, the stronger its impact will be on your subconscious. Another effective strategy is to combine visualization with affirmations. As you mentally rehearse your success, repeat positive statements to reinforce your belief in your abilities. For example, say to yourself, "I am capable and prepared," or "Every step I take brings me closer to my goal." These affirmations help counteract negative self-talk and cultivate a mindset of confidence and optimism. Moreover, visualization allows you to tap into the power of compounding small wins. When you repeatedly visualize achieving specific milestones, you create neural pathways that make those actions feel more natural over time. Think of it as training your brain to recognize and pursue behaviors that lead to success. Over weeks and months, these consistent efforts accumulate, making even ambitious objectives seem attainable. One final tip: use visualization to anchor yourself in the present moment. While it's tempting to focus solely on future achievements, remember that true confidence stems from being grounded in the here and now. The Stoics taught us to live according to nature, embracing the reality of each situation without resistance. By combining visualization with mindfulness, you can strike a balance between planning for success and accepting the uncertainties of life. As we continue our journey through Stoic strategies for building confidence, keep in mind that visualization isn't just a passive exercise, it's an active process of shaping your thoughts and directing your energy toward meaningful outcomes. With regular practice, you'll find that this technique enhances not only your ability to perform under pressure, but also your overall sense of inner strength and assurance. Next, we'll delve into the importance of building routine habits to further solidify your progress. Building routine habits is one of the most effective ways to cultivate discipline and boost confidence over time. When we establish consistent routines, we reduce the mental energy required for decision-making, allowing us to focus more on what truly matters. In Stoic philosophy, consistency plays a central role in shaping character and achieving personal growth. By incorporating simple yet powerful habits into your daily life, you can create a solid foundation for long-term success. Let's take a closer look at why routine habits are so valuable. First, they provide structure and stability, which are essential for maintaining focus and reducing stress. Imagine waking up every morning knowing exactly what needs to be done. This clarity eliminates uncertainty and gives you a sense of control over your day. Additionally, routines help reinforce positive behaviors by turning them into automatic actions. Over time, these small, consistent efforts compound, leading to significant improvements in both mindset and performance. Now, let's explore how you can build routine habits grounded in Stoic principles. Start by identifying key areas of your life where greater consistency could make a difference. For instance, consider starting each day with a moment of reflection. This practice aligns perfectly with Stoicism's emphasis on mindfulness and self-awareness. Spend 5 minutes thinking about the challenges ahead and reminding yourself of the virtues you wish to embody: courage, patience, or integrity. Such a ritual prepares you mentally for whatever the day may bring. Another practical habit is setting aside time each evening for journaling. Use this opportunity to review your actions and assess whether they aligned with your values. Did you handle conflicts with calmness? Were you kind to others despite difficulties? Journaling not only helps track progress but also fosters accountability, ensuring that you stay true to your intentions. Remember, as Seneca once said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Consistently reflecting on your behavior equips you with the tools needed to seize opportunities confidently. In addition to reflection and journaling, physical exercise is another excellent habit rooted in Stoic teachings. Physical fitness symbolizes inner strength and resilience, qualities highly prized by Stoics. Engaging in regular workouts, even if it's just a short walk or stretching session, strengthens your body while reinforcing mental toughness. Think of it as training for life's inevitable storms. You're building endurance so you can weather any challenge with poise and determination. To ensure your routines stick, keep them simple and realistic. Trying to overhaul your entire lifestyle overnight often leads to frustration and failure. Instead, begin with 1 or 2 manageable changes and gradually expand from there. For example, commit to drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning or practicing gratitude before bed. These small steps add up over time, creating lasting impacts on your overall well-being. Finally, remember that building routine habits requires patience and persistence. There will inevitably be days when you slip up or feel unmotivated, but don't let setbacks derail your progress. Treat each misstep as an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it. By consistently choosing to improve through disciplined habits, you shape your thoughts and ultimately your destiny. As we move forward, remember that developing routine habits isn't about perfection but about progress. Embrace the process of becoming better each day, one step at a time. Next, we'll examine how staying present and practicing mindfulness further enhances confidence and inner peace. Staying present and practicing mindfulness are powerful Stoic strategies that can profoundly enhance your confidence. By focusing on the here and now, you free yourself from the anxiety of future uncertainties and the regrets of the past. This presence of mind not only strengthens your emotional resilience but also sharpens your ability to make clear, decisive choices in any situation. Let's delve into how staying present builds confidence. When you are fully engaged with the current moment, you become more attuned to your surroundings and your inner thoughts. This heightened awareness allows you to respond to challenges with clarity and composure rather than reacting impulsively out of fear or doubt. Imagine being in a high-pressure meeting where everyone is looking to you for direction. If you're distracted by worries about what might happen later or mistakes made earlier, your decision-making suffers. However, if you're grounded in the present, you can assess the situation objectively and act confidently based on the facts before you. Now, let's explore some practical techniques for cultivating mindfulness. One effective method is deep breathing exercises. Taking slow, deliberate breaths helps calm your nervous system and brings your focus back to the moment. Try this simple technique. Inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for another 4 counts. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 counts. Repeat this cycle several times whenever you feel overwhelmed or anxious. This grounding practice not only restores mental clarity, but also reinforces your ability to stay composed under pressure. Another valuable tool is sensory awareness. Throughout the day, take brief moments to notice the sights, sounds, and sensations around you. For instance, while walking, pay attention to the texture of the ground beneath your feet or the rhythm of your steps. While eating, savor the flavors and textures of each bite. These small acts of mindful observation anchor you firmly in the present and help build a habit of intentional living. As Seneca once advised, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. By appreciating the richness of the present moment, you enrich your life immeasurably. In addition to these grounding techniques, meditation offers a profound way to deepen your connection with the present. Dedicate 10 to 15 minutes each day to sit quietly and observe your thoughts without judgment. Over time, this practice teaches you to detach from negative self-talk and embrace each moment as it comes. Meditation fosters an inner stillness that empowers you to face life's complexities with equanimity and poise. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius observed, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. To integrate these practices into your daily routine, start small and be consistent. Begin with just a few minutes of mindfulness each day and gradually increase the duration as you grow more comfortable. Whether it's through breathing exercises, sensory awareness, or meditation, every effort you make towards staying present contributes to your overall confidence. These habits teach you to trust yourself in the face of uncertainty and to approach each new experience with openness and courage. Finally, recognize that building presence and mindfulness is a lifelong journey rather than a destination. There will be moments when distractions pull you away from the present, but each time you return your focus to the moment, you strengthen your capacity for resilience and self-assurance. Embrace these practices not as rigid rules but as flexible tools to support your growth. With patience and persistence, you'll discover that staying present not only enhances your confidence but also enriches your entire life experience. As we continue our exploration, let's turn our attention to how visualization techniques can further amplify your confidence and prepare you mentally for success. Building on the importance of cultivating inner strength, let's now dive deeper into practical exercises that can help fortify your mental resilience. These techniques are rooted in Stoic philosophy and have been adapted for modern life, offering actionable ways to enhance your confidence and self-assurance. The first exercise we'll explore is cognitive restructuring, a powerful tool for reshaping negative thought patterns. Cognitive restructuring involves identifying irrational or unhelpful thoughts and replacing them with more balanced perspectives. Start by keeping a journal where you note down moments when you feel uncertain or anxious. Write out the specific thought causing this emotion, then challenge its validity. Ask yourself questions like, is this thought based on fact or assumption? What evidence supports it? Once you've examined the thought critically, reframe it in a way that aligns with reality and empowers you. For instance, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'll never succeed at this," rephrase it as, "Success takes time and effort, and I'm taking steps toward improvement." This practice trains your mind to approach challenges with optimism and clarity rather than fear. Next, let's turn to visualization drills, which are excellent for preparing mentally for difficult situations. Visualization leverages the power of imagination to create positive outcomes in your mind before they occur in real life. To begin, find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and picture an upcoming event or challenge, perhaps a presentation, interview, or important conversation. Imagine yourself handling the situation calmly and effectively. Visualize every detail, the tone of your voice, the confident posture of your body, the supportive reactions from others. Repeat this process daily leading up to the event. By practicing success in your mind, you build confidence in your ability to handle it in reality. Another effective technique is called premeditation of adversity, inspired directly by Marcus Aurelius. This exercise encourages you to anticipate potential difficulties so you're better prepared to face them. Take some time each evening to reflect on the next day's plans. Consider what could go wrong and how you might respond constructively. For example, if you know you'll encounter criticism at work, think about how you'll remain composed and use the feedback constructively. This preemptive reflection reduces anxiety because you no longer feel blindsided by setbacks. Instead, you greet them with readiness. For those who enjoy physical activities, incorporating mindfulness into exercise routines can also boost inner strength. Whether it's running, yoga, or weightlifting, focus intently on the movement and sensations in your body. Pay attention to your breathing, the rhythm of your motions, and the connection between your mind and muscles. This practice fosters a sense of control and presence, reinforcing your ability to stay centered even during demanding tasks. Finally, consider adopting a gratitude ritual as part of your daily routine. Each morning or night, write down 3 things you're grateful for, emphasizing personal achievements or character traits that contribute to your confidence. This habit shifts your mindset away from negativity and toward appreciation, helping you recognize your inherent strengths and capabilities. By integrating these exercises into your life, you'll gradually develop greater inner strength and resilience. Remember, these practices aren't quick fixes but long-term investments in your mental well-being. Approach them with patience and consistency, and over time, you'll notice a profound difference in your confidence and ability to navigate life's complexities. Let's now move forward to examine how gratitude transforms not just our perspective, but also our interactions with the world around us. Building on the transformative power of gratitude, let's explore real-life examples that illustrate just how impactful this practice can be. Stories have a unique way of bringing abstract concepts to life, and these narratives offer tangible proof of the profound changes gratitude can inspire in our lives. Take the story of Sarah, a young professional who found herself overwhelmed by stress and self-doubt after being laid off from her dream job. At first, she spiraled into negativity, focusing on what she had lost rather than what remained. But then, inspired by a friend's suggestion, Sarah decided to start a gratitude journal. Each evening, she wrote down 3 things she appreciated about her day, no matter how small they seemed. Initially, it was challenging for her to find anything positive amidst the chaos, but over time, she began noticing subtle shifts in her perspective. Instead of dwelling on her unemployment, she started appreciating her health, her supportive family, and even the quiet moments of peace during her morning coffee ritual. Within months, Sarah not only regained her confidence but also landed a new position that aligned more closely with her values, a testament to the power of shifting focus from lack to abundance. Another inspiring example comes from John, a retired teacher struggling with chronic pain due to arthritis. His condition often left him feeling frustrated and defeated as everyday activities became increasingly difficult. Determined to improve his mental well-being despite physical limitations, John adopted a daily gratitude practice. He committed to identifying one aspect of his day he could genuinely appreciate, whether it was a kind word from a neighbor or the beauty of sunlight streaming through his window. Over time, John noticed that while his pain didn't disappear entirely, its emotional weight lessened significantly. By choosing to focus on the positives, he cultivated resilience and optimism, allowing him to navigate challenges with greater ease. The influence of gratitude extends beyond individual experiences, touching communities and relationships as well. Consider Emma, a single mother raising 2 children while working long hours at a local grocery store. Despite her busy schedule, Emma made a conscious effort to express gratitude regularly, not just in her personal journal, but also through actions like writing thank you notes to friends, colleagues, and mentors who supported her along the way. Her habit of acknowledging kindness fostered deeper connections within her community, creating a ripple effect of positivity. People around her felt valued and motivated to reciprocate, leading to stronger bonds and increased mutual support. These stories highlight the universal nature of gratitude's impact. Regardless of circumstances, consistently practicing gratitude helps rewire our brains to notice and celebrate the good in life. It doesn't erase difficulties but equips us with tools to face them more constructively. For instance, research shows that individuals who maintain gratitude journals experience improved sleep quality, reduced symptoms of depression, and enhanced overall well-being, all factors contributing to heightened confidence and inner strength. As we delve further into practical applications, imagine applying this principle in your own life. Think about someone who has positively influenced you recently. Take a moment right now to mentally acknowledge their contribution, or better yet, write them a short note expressing your appreciation. You'll likely feel an immediate lift in mood, and the recipient will appreciate the gesture too. Small acts like these reinforce the habit of gratitude and strengthen interpersonal ties. In conclusion, gratitude is far more than a fleeting emotion. It's a mindset capable of reshaping our reality. Through consistent practice, we learn to see opportunities where once there were obstacles, transforming adversity into growth. As we continue exploring Stoic strategies for building confidence, remember that gratitude serves as both a foundation and a catalyst for lasting change. Keep this lesson close as we transition into examining advanced techniques for aligning our lives with nature, an equally powerful approach rooted in ancient wisdom. Exploring advanced techniques for living according to nature, we find ourselves delving deeper into the heart of Stoic philosophy. At its core, this principle invites us to align our actions, thoughts, and decisions with the natural order of life. But what does it mean to truly live in harmony with nature, and how can we apply such an ancient concept to our fast-paced modern existence? Let's begin by examining a key passage from Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, where he writes, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing." This metaphor suggests that life requires strength, adaptability, and resilience, qualities inherent in nature itself. When faced with challenges, we must respond not with resistance or despair, but with grace and acceptance, much like the way a river flows around obstacles rather than against them. By embracing this mindset, we position ourselves as active participants in the unfolding drama of existence, rather than passive victims of circumstance. One practical application involves rethinking our relationship with time. In today's hyper-connected world, many of us struggle with chronic busyness and an endless pursuit of productivity. However, Stoicism encourages us to slow down and reflect on whether our activities serve a higher purpose. Nature operates on cycles. Seasons change, tides ebb and flow, and even the stars follow predictable patterns. Similarly, we can structure our days around rhythms that honor both efficiency and rest. For instance, dedicating specific periods for focused work followed by moments of mindful relaxation allows us to maintain balance without burning out. Another powerful technique comes from Epictetus's teachings on self-discipline. He reminds us that every action we take should stem from reason and virtue, aligning with the rational essence of human beings. Practically speaking, this means regularly reviewing your daily choices to ensure they reflect your deepest values. Do you spend too much energy pursuing fleeting pleasures or external validation? Or are you cultivating habits that contribute to long-term fulfillment? Questions like these encourage introspection and help guide your behavior toward a more authentic alignment with nature. Now let's consider the role of community in living according to nature. Just as ecosystems thrive through interconnectedness, humans are naturally social creatures who flourish when surrounded by supportive relationships. Building strong connections with family, friends, and colleagues fosters a sense of belonging and shared purpose. Moreover, engaging in acts of kindness and service strengthens these bonds while reinforcing the Stoic ideal of contributing positively to the greater whole. Imagine dedicating 1 hour each week to volunteering or mentoring someone in need. Such small yet meaningful gestures remind us of our place within the broader web of life. Finally, let's turn our attention to environmental stewardship, which represents perhaps the most direct connection between Stoicism and modern living. As stewards of the planet, we have a responsibility to protect and preserve the natural resources entrusted to us. Simple steps such as reducing waste, conserving energy, and supporting sustainable practices embody the Stoic principle of acting in accordance with reason and virtue. These efforts not only benefit future generations but also enhance our own well-being by fostering a deeper appreciation for the beauty and complexity of the natural world. To bring all these ideas together, envision creating a personal manifesto for living according to nature. Start by identifying 3 guiding principles that resonate most deeply with you, then outline specific actions you'll take to uphold those principles in your daily life. Review and refine this document periodically, treating it as a living reflection of your ongoing journey toward harmony with the natural order. In summary, advanced techniques for living according to nature challenge us to think critically about our roles as individuals and members of society. By drawing inspiration from philosophical texts and applying timeless wisdom to contemporary contexts, we equip ourselves with tools to navigate life's complexities with confidence and clarity. As we continue exploring Stoic strategies for building confidence, keep this connection to nature at the forefront of your mind. It serves as both a compass and a foundation for lasting growth. Building upon our exploration of emotional resilience, let's now dive deeper into practical tools that can fortify your ability to manage emotions effectively. Emotional resilience is not just about enduring hardships but thriving despite them. With the right techniques, you can transform challenges into opportunities for growth. Let's start by examining cognitive behavioral techniques, which offer powerful methods for reframing negative thoughts and building mental strength. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT as it's often called, provides a framework for identifying and challenging unhelpful thought patterns. Stoicism shares many principles with CBT, particularly in its emphasis on controlling what we can and accepting what we cannot. One simple yet effective technique involves keeping a thought diary. Each day, write down situations that triggered strong emotions, the thoughts that arose during those moments, and how those thoughts influenced your feelings and actions. Over time, this practice helps reveal recurring patterns of thinking that may be holding you back. By questioning these thoughts and replacing them with more balanced perspectives, you gain greater control over your emotional responses. Another valuable tool comes from Stoic thought experiments, which encourage us to visualize potential difficulties before they occur. This practice prepares the mind for adversity and reduces fear of the unknown. Imagine encountering a setback at work, such as receiving critical feedback from a manager. Instead of reacting impulsively, pause and ask yourself, what would Marcus Aurelius do? Picture him calmly assessing the situation, separating facts from assumptions, and focusing on constructive solutions rather than dwelling on negativity. This mental exercise cultivates detachment and clarity, enabling you to respond with wisdom instead of emotion. Breathing techniques also play a crucial role in managing stress and maintaining composure under pressure. The Stoics understood the importance of mindfulness long before modern science confirmed its benefits. Try incorporating deep breathing exercises into your routine. When faced with an overwhelming moment, take a step back, close your eyes if possible, and breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 counts, hold for another 4, and exhale gently through your mouth for 6 counts. Repeat this cycle several times. This simple act calms the nervous system, allowing you to approach challenges with a clearer mind. Visualization is another technique worth exploring. Picture yourself successfully navigating a difficult situation. For example, imagine giving a presentation to a large audience. Visualize each detail, the sound of your voice, the expressions on listeners' faces, and the applause afterward. By rehearsing success mentally, you build confidence and reduce anxiety about future events. Combine this visualization with affirmations, repeating phrases like "I am capable" or "This is within my power" to reinforce positive beliefs. In addition to these individual practices, consider integrating group activities into your routine. Joining a community focused on personal development or Stoic philosophy allows you to share experiences and learn from others. Discussions about overcoming obstacles or practicing gratitude can provide fresh insights and motivation. Remember, emotional resilience grows stronger when nurtured in supportive environments. To summarize, enhancing emotional resilience requires a combination of self-awareness, practical strategies, and consistent effort. Cognitive behavioral techniques help rewire harmful thought patterns, while Stoic thought experiments prepare you for life's uncertainties. Breathing exercises and visualization foster calmness and focus, empowering you to face challenges head-on. As we move forward in our journey toward confidence, remember that emotional resilience serves as a cornerstone for achieving lasting inner peace. Speaking with power involves more than just choosing the right words. It's about delivering those words in a way that commands attention and conveys confidence. Drawing from Stoic principles, we can refine our communication style to ensure it aligns with inner strength and clarity of purpose. Let's explore how tone, body language, and public speaking techniques rooted in Stoicism can elevate your ability to communicate effectively. First, consider the role of tone in shaping perception. Your voice carries an emotional weight that often overshadows the actual content of what you say. A calm, measured tone reflects self-control, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. When addressing others, practice speaking at a slower pace, allowing each word its due emphasis. This deliberate approach not only gives listeners time to absorb your message, but also demonstrates poise under pressure. Remember Marcus Aurelius' advice: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Apply this mindset by focusing on controlling your internal state rather than reacting impulsively to external circumstances. Next, turn your attention to body language, which plays a critical role in projecting confidence. Stoicism teaches us to act deliberately, free from unnecessary distractions or movements. Stand tall with relaxed shoulders, maintaining steady eye contact with your audience. Avoid fidgeting or excessive gestures, as these can signal nervousness or lack of control. Instead, use intentional movements like leaning slightly forward when making key points or pausing briefly after finishing a sentence to emphasize its importance. Such small adjustments convey authority without appearing overly aggressive or rigid. Public speaking presents additional challenges, requiring even greater focus on preparation and delivery. Before stepping into any speaking engagement, take time to visualize success using Stoic visualization techniques. Imagine yourself standing confidently before the crowd, delivering your message clearly and engagingly. Picture potential obstacles such as technical issues or difficult questions, and mentally rehearse how you would handle them calmly and effectively. By preparing for adversity ahead of time, you reduce anxiety and increase readiness to adapt to whatever arises during the event. Incorporating mindfulness practices into your routine further enhances public speaking skills. The Stoics understood the value of being fully present in every moment. Before beginning your speech, take several deep breaths to center yourself. Focus on grounding exercises such as feeling the soles of your feet against the floor or concentrating on the rhythm of your breathing. These simple actions help quiet racing thoughts and bring you back to the present moment, ensuring your delivery remains authentic and impactful. Another useful tip is to frame public speaking as an opportunity to serve others rather than an occasion for personal validation. Seneca reminds us that true confidence stems from knowing we contribute meaningfully to the lives around us. Shift your mindset from worrying about impressing the audience to considering how your message can benefit them. Ask yourself, what knowledge or insight am I offering? How does this address their needs or concerns? Approaching speeches with altruism shifts the focus away from self-consciousness and toward meaningful connection. Finally, practice consistently to build competence. Just as athletes train daily to improve performance, so too must speakers hone their craft through regular exercise. Record yourself giving presentations or join groups where you can receive constructive feedback. Reflect afterward on areas needing improvement, then work diligently to address them. Over time, this dedication transforms initial apprehension into genuine assurance. By combining Stoic wisdom with practical communication strategies, you develop the ability to speak with power while remaining grounded in virtue. Whether addressing a room full of people or having a one-on-one conversation, let your words reflect integrity, thoughtfulness, and resilience. As you continue refining these skills, remember that effective communication isn't merely about persuasion, it's about inspiring trust and fostering understanding. And isn't that the ultimate goal of speaking with power? In summary, the practices of Stoicism not only provide a philosophical grounding, but also practical strategies that enhance personal resilience and confidence. Throughout this video, we've explored 25 powerful approaches rooted in ancient wisdom, each designed to fortify your inner strength and empower your daily life. From accepting what you cannot control to embracing failure as growth, these strategies offer tools for navigating challenges with grace and poise. Recall how focusing on virtue over vanity shifts our priorities toward meaningful values, while cultivating gratitude transforms our perspective from lack to abundance. By living according to nature and simplifying our lives, we align ourselves with deeper truths and reduce unnecessary distractions. Emotional resilience, built through mindfulness and reflection, enables us to face adversity without losing sight of our purpose. And speaking with power, whether in private conversations or public settings, allows us to communicate with clarity and conviction. Each strategy builds upon the others, creating a comprehensive framework for developing lasting confidence. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its adaptability. These principles can be applied anywhere, anytime, making them accessible to everyone regardless of circumstance. Whether you're confronting professional pressures, personal struggles, or existential questions, Stoicism offers timeless solutions that empower you to thrive. To begin reaping these benefits, I encourage you to choose one strategy from today's discussion and put it into action immediately. Perhaps start by journaling reflections at the end of each day or practicing gratitude exercises during your morning routine. Maybe focus on reframing setbacks positively or visualizing success before tackling important tasks. Whatever path you select, commit to it wholeheartedly, observing how even small changes yield profound results over time. As you embark on this journey toward greater confidence, remember that transformation requires consistency and patience. But rest assured, Stoicism provides the foundation needed to cultivate unwavering inner strength. For more insights into living a fulfilling, purpose-driven life, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a like if you found this video helpful. Together, let's continue exploring the transformative power of Stoic philosophy.